We're so happy that you guys are joining us tonight. Thank you again, Dr. Acuña, for being here, for talking with our students, for sharing all the information that you're about to share. Tonight's webinar is about research opportunities when choosing a med school. I want to introduce Dr. Acuña.
Thank you very much for your kind words. How have I practiced clinical medicine without really understanding research? And that was a big aha in my life. I have dedicated 25 years to build a system by which I mentor a series of students. It has become important as one added token that you could have to get into medical school. But once you get into medical school and you have your sights already 4 years later, what is going to happen to my residency slot? Then it has become crucial, not important, but crucial to be competitive into a better residency program or a more competitive specialty. Research is going to give you the opportunity to get far more competitive and a far better chance of doing the best possible residency that you can do. You guys are the center of this research enterprise. You're independent, you have learned how to study to become a doctor. Then we engage you in research, and that has produced a research culture, the AUA Research Accelerator Program. And that's a program that is student-based, set up in a way that will allow you to be first author in a paper that can be published in some of the best journals that exist out there. I am very happy to say that today we are the Caribbean university with the most citations amongst our peers. We built this in the last 3 years, and we built it for you. Our growth in research was exponential after 2022. When you are a medical student, what most programs are seeking are students that understand research, that understand the research methods. So when they get into residency, they can actually start doing research right away, and they can become independent researcher.
Dr. Acuña, I'm new to the research field. Could you please explain the difference, like why citations are important?
So we know who is publishing, and we know who is publishing what that is citing whom. So let's try to analyze that. And they came up with these indexes that show for a particular paper how many times somebody has cited that paper as a paper that is relevant for their own research. The more a paper is cited, the more relevant the paper is deemed to be. The more citations you get as a person, the more relevant your research is. You need to research the right thing for the right people at the right time in the right way.
How realistic and how manageable is it to balance research with coursework and clinical rotation?
Have research done as part of, for instance, your electives. So when you're doing an elective and you choose one in research, and that's one of the pipelines that we have, then you will be doing research as your only activity, and you will get the credits to graduate from that research activity.
Is there any sort of funding for students that are going to conferences, things like that?
If you do research and you send your research to a scientific meeting and is approved, then you will have $500 as a sponsorship to go and present that research.
I think that we've done so much in such a short amount of time here at AUA, just in the last few years. And again, we're so fortunate to be such a premier medical school that happens to be in the Caribbean, right? And to be cited so much. It's a testament to you and your team and the amount of work that you're doing with our students.
Thank you to all, and thank you for having me.